Okay, it's cold in Hamburg. Actually, it's one of the first winters I can remember where it's that cold with that much snow. We discussed which YouTube video we wanted to share, and I want to share something internally that we did the last weeks. It's getting close to 1 year of lockdown, so for us it's like 1 year home office. We made some changes internally, and if you make changes you have a lot of things happening, a lot of emotions coming up. And if you know this channel for a while, I share also a lot about communication and what it does to us. And we have a rule. The rule is the more emotional the topic, the more synchronous the communication. So if you have emotional topics, we always say you should meet with each other. And this obviously doesn't work in Corona times. So what can you do? I mean, walking outside with one person, like one-on-one on a decent distance, works. So I decided for these very critical topics, taking the effort and meeting each of my employees in person. So I took my van, where I can sleep on my own or in a hotel, and then do a walk outside with each of them. So I drove through Germany, like Berlin, and some of the other guys are like spread out Western Germany in the south, and did like one-on-one sessions outside while walking. Using that method makes it far easier to transport things that are complex to communicate on a piece of paper. We prepared each of these sessions with a strategy paper that we circled internally so everyone could read through it, and then we would talk about it. And the interesting thing is, like, with 30 people you have 30 different views, ideas, concerns, wishes regarding such a change. And especially these days when everyone sits at home, this at the end gives this connective feeling, because what we need is a shared goal, or if you want to put it in a negative term, a shared enemy, or a shared vision in a positive term that you can pursue. And I had the feeling that this is very, very hard to keep up in these days. And the second point I want to make, if you cannot do that, the one-on-one sessions, I mean, a lot of effort. I have kids at home, we have the company to manage, so it's a lot of effort to like do that and manage it, and also to keep it Corona conform. If you cannot do that, don't use video conferences for any emotional things that concerns your people. Video conferences turned into the typical meeting routine. Everyone sits in front of a screen all day long, and we are fed up with screen time. So I referred to my video in October when I said we do the phone-tober and use that as the main tool, and we still do that. So most of the stuff I do internally with the projects, I do one-on-one on the phone. And these are the best conversations, because we learned for so many years that the most intimate way to communicate on a distance, it's the phone. And these are the two things, like doing a walk outside one-on-one and the value of seeing someone and walking outside. We should use that in decent terms to know when is it a good way, when it's a good time to see another person, using the one-on-one audio conversation, to then actually talk to someone. So this is how we managed the last weeks, and I'm looking very much forward to the next time when it's officially allowed to go on vacation by bus and then stay somewhere in a certain place all over Germany. And I actually gave up in thinking and dreaming about flying too far away this year. I mean, we do the stuff here and all the rest we can do virtually. But these are the two methods, and I would like to know what you guys do to like keep your team together in these days, because I'm kind of fed up with all that stuff. But as I said in the New Year's video, we have to keep going. This is when it's hard. Keep going, and make sure you subscribe. See you guys next week.